Still, not got an intro anyway. Today is going to be quite a quick video, but quite a very highly requested and popular one, I think. So it's 4:25, and again, I need to keep up this daily upload thing, so we need to get cracking. So of course, by the title, you would have guessed that it's my custom tactics video. What I'm going to be doing is showing you my exact team, custom tactics, blah blah, what I use to get 40-0, and then give you recommendations on what I think most of you would play the best with, because mine's unique to me and other people have different play styles and stuff. So yeah, let's crack on with it. I've had to get concept players to fill these in because I sold them after my 40-0. But first and foremost, we all know that I start with this and change to a different formation, which is 4-2-3-1, so bear with me. So my last weekend of qualification, which will be out tomorrow or the day after, that's when we'll be talking about all the cheating FIFA stuff, blah blah. That's for another video. I played a 4-2-3-1 with the instructions as followed. Fullbacks, stay back on attack. We have Patrick Vieira cutting passing lines and stay back while attack. Mateus, I think, just stayed completely on that. We had Hullet on... Do we have anything? No, I think we stayed with Hullet as well. Omri, obviously, getting behind, press back line. We had Messi, stay forward and free roam. And then we had Cristiano Ronaldo, also stay forward. Oh, we also had Cristiano Ronaldo and Hullet get into the box for a cross. And then that's where you see, you know, my back post crosses. Boom, goal. So that's it for the instructions. As for custom tactics, well, yeah, they're there. I was prepared to like put them up as I go, but I might as well just explain them instead. So, 60 speed. Again, the speed one I think is less important than you think. Like, I've tried it on 30, tried it on 80. It doesn't seem to make that much of a difference. But yeah, I usually find the most common way to put speed in the safest way is just have it between 50 and 60, even if you play fast and even if you play slow. This, between short and long, because I do quite a lot of long passes in a 4-2-3-1, I've put that over 50 because, yeah, obviously I play longer passes, but that's unique to me. Passing risk, because these two here I think are the most important, because these change heavily depending on what formation I'm playing. Like, as you'll see in about a minute, yeah, they do change drastically when I change formation. Crossing, I actually put quite a bit of crossing, so that's why I put it above 50. But again, you don't really want to go extreme and go like 70s or 30s. It's just best to keep it between 40 and 60, I find. Shooting, I do shoot quite a lot, and because I've got better players, Ronaldo, Messi, Hullet, it obviously allows me to shoot more. If I had lesser players, it would be a bit less. Free form organised, still not a clue what that does. Pressure, like, people think I'm some sort of guru with these custom tactics. Again, they don't make that much of a difference. Aggression, actually, I think does, to be fair. When I had that on 50, I seen my players were a bit too standoffish, but aggression definitely seems to matter more than pressure, because I press high, yet I've got that on 48, so it doesn't really correlate well. Team width, again, because 4-2-3-1, I like to switch the play quite a lot, so that's why I've got the team width up. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a very quick, straight to the point assessment of my custom tactics, which got me 40-0. On your screen now is just a concept squad that took me roughly 1 minute to make, so don't copy it. I just randomly threw players together. It would have 100 chemistry if you had Martial left forward, Mahrez right forward, him centre mid, blah blah. But that's not the point of it. The point of it is to tell you what I'd do. So I pause it at the game just basically to do this, because I think this team is fine. Swap him with him. I like having a left footer, left centre mid, right footer, right centre mid. And then the key thing I always do, because my two formations are usually 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-2-1 to start with. I always like having one of the right forwards or left forwards, one of them being able to play centre attacking mid, which in this case is Mahrez, and one of them being able to play up front, which in this case is Martial, because then you can change to my other favourite formation, which is 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. But we're talking 4-3-2-1 at the minute, so I'll show you what I would do with these player instructions. I would be stay back on fullbacks again. These two, I think I would keep them as they are depending on the players. I might give Pogba a bit of a free roam in this one. We'll have Fernandinho with stay back on attack. I always like having the middle one stay back on attack. And then, again, yeah, because Mahrez is more of the passer and these two are more of the runners, I would have them two as getting behind. And I would probably have Mahrez as either a false 9 or just basically keep it as it is and just leave that. Custom tactics for this formation, yeah, I've not done them. So what we'd do, 4-3-2-1, you can't really dally around. It's a bit of a quick formation. I'll push this to about 62. The passing, you're not really going to go too long, so I'll put that down to around 45. Risk, there's a lot of open space and balls down the line you would do, so again, I'll push this up to about 58-ish. Crossing, I'm not sure what this actually does. It might make more players run into the box for a cross, which is good, especially for your left forward and right forward in this formation, but to be safe, I'll leave that around about 50. So depending on whether you cross it a lot or don't with this formation, fiddle between 53 and 47 maybe. I'll just keep it as 50 for now. Shooting, again, I think depends on the actual players rather than the formation. So with this one, keep it basic, around 56 I'd say for a 4-3-2-1. For this, again, because I've got a player on free roam and maybe a player on false 9, I would go free form. Pressure with 4-3-2-1, I always like having highlight. 4-2-3-1, it was 48. For this one, I will push it to 65. Aggression, I've always kept around 60 this year, so I'd be happy with keeping that as that. And team width, you don't really want to leave many holes in a 4-3-2-1, so I'll push this down to around 44. And if I remember correctly, these were the exact... I think they were the exact custom tactics that I used on PS4 when I got 39 with quite an average team. So we'll keep this team as it is. We move to 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. And it would look like this with definitely my favourite cheap strike force on the game by a few country miles. We'll go straight into the player instructions, which are stay back, attack and fullbacks as always. Fernandinho, the CDM in this case. This one is a bit more rigid than the other formations. Even different players, blah blah, I stay around about the same custom tactics and player instructions of this formation no matter what. So, cut passing lanes, stay back while attack. Both centre mids stay as they are. Centre attacking mids stay forward and free roam. And then both strikers get in behind, press back line, get in behind and press back line. I think most pros are literally like the same with this formation. Literally everyone does the same player instructions, but custom tactics is where it differs, people. So here we are, custom tactics for 4-1-2-1-2. Weirdly, people think that you have to play very quick with this formation. You don't. You can still have quite a lot of possession. So the speed doesn't need to be too far up. I think I had it on 60. You know what? I'm going to check. I'm not going to do guessing. Okay. I saved it. So this was my last weekend of last month, I think. I don't know. Anyway, I've not actually played this formation that much on this FIFA just because I've been so happy with 4-2-3-1. But it takes remarkable patience this year. I would say the best formation for the average player who likes to attack, score more than the other opponent, have fun, I would say 4-3-2-1 or this. So my speed was, in fact, 63. Controversial, I know. Passing, we had at a very low 40. Risk, we had it at 54. Crossing went down this time to 45. Jesus. Shooting was up to 60. Which, it's... Actually, yeah, it does correspond. Yeah, it does make sense with the other ones. Positioning, 4-1-2-1-2, I had on organised. And then defence pressure, I actually had it 70 and 65. And then team width, we had all this all the way down at 35. So again, you can see different play styles, adapt to different formations, adapt to different custom tactics. This is not in any way, shape or form guaranteed to suit you, but I would recommend the 4-3-2-1 or the 4-3-1-2 for an average player who basically doesn't play like it and just keeps the ball and waits for the right opportunity. Like when I'm playing for fun, say with a bronze team for example, that is actually a very good point, bear with me. Anyway, I'm not sure if I've shown it on the vid or not, but again with a bronze team, I didn't use my favourite 4-2-3-1 because them players wouldn't have suited that way. I had to attack quick, I had to be direct, so that's where I used 4-3-2-1. It was very similar custom tactics to the ones that I've just shown you. So yeah, don't take this as gospel as you will now win every single game, because that is in fact not the truth. Everyone put in the comments below your play style, maybe a few of your key players. Just flood the comments below, and I'm going to try and reply to as many as possible. If I've replied to one that I think is similar to the other, just maybe go through the comments, and obviously I will have replied to some to try and get the best idea of what would be best for you. I will try and help as much as you out as possible, so yeah, comment, hope you enjoyed this video. Turn your notifications on because we're daily uploading in December. Tomorrow, I think, is the 14-0 recap, or it might be winning Division 1 with the tallest team, providing I do it. Oh no, tomorrow is weekly rewards, actually, because I saved my pack from last week, so I'm going to open them at 6 PM, get them out sharpish. Hopefully pack Wayne Rooney. That is going to be a big Team of the Week pack up, in arguably my biggest of the year. I'm playing Matt in a Merseyside derby match. Rest in peace, Matt. And all sorts of challenges coming up on random dates that I will surprise you with. Winning Division 1 with the slowest team, worst team, smallest team, strongest team, you name it. Also comment below with challenge ideas. I need to shut up, don't I? Leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and until next time, don't forget to hashtag it.